Good evening, everybody. We're doing our stream just a little bit later today, but that's alright. So, hope everybody had a good day today. Hope you're at home now, able to relax and enjoy whatever it is I'm going to run into. So, we've got most of these mapped out. There's still an area right here that I haven't mapped out yet, and I need to double check this area here real quick because there was a lot to go here and I ran out of stamps. So we're going to go back to this area here first and we'll finish gathering these seeds up, and then we're going to come back up to this area and then we'll start working our way over, and we'll also stop at this area and get the shrine that's in there. I was going to do it off stream. Brennan, hey, how's it going? Okay, I'll hydrate. I should be drinking more water anyway. Whew. Thank you for that refreshing liquid. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna stop here first. Let's try to get that shrine found and done real quick while we're actually in the area. Sorry, phone's going crazy. Okay. Let's see which way we need to go here. We need to go... Well, we're going to go down to that shrine first, I guarantee you that. How is your day going, Brennan? You doing okay? Might as well make a pit stop over here. Gather up that Korok seed. There we go. I know what you're thinking. Why would Link wear short shorts like that when it's that cold out? The answer? I have no idea. None whatsoever. So we're going to be gathering the Korok seeds at night. Careful, Link's going to fall off a mountain. At night. Directing the wind. And that's when Link cocked his leg and farted. Okay, so if we drop that down there, it should go right in. That is not what I meant to happen. That was so not what we needed to have happen. First things first, let's equip a sword that's not going to burn us to death. No! Curse you and your inability to throw straight link. And drop. And is that it? Just, it goes up. Alright. So my question is, that's just gonna slide right down at me. So my question is, what does blocking these do for me? Does it do anything for me? Basement sucks. Are you in the basement? Okay, so what I'm thinking is you want to block the ones that are really putting out the wind. I don't think this is the way to do it, because I think this is pretty much what I had. Well, you know what? I just had a somewhat good idea. Somewhat of a passable idea. So what I'm gonna do is that. Ta-da! I negated the puzzle. Which I'm going to do it again because I do want whatever is in that chest. So If you can't solve the puzzle, go around the puzzle. Work your way through the problem. There we go. And pop that back over. Pick you back up. Put you right back there again and freeze you before you enter. I don't know how the designer of this shrine intended this to be done, but that's how we did it. I am kind of curious as to how that was actually supposed to work, but not enough to give it any more of my time. First try. You solved my somewhat elementary puzzle. Congratulations. Take my soul. We can get another heart piece. We can get a heart piece. We can get a heart piece. Yeah. Bum. Or actually, we get a full heart container, not a heart piece. The orbs are technically the heart pieces. Technically. Okay, we were going northish. Oh yeah, I forgot, it's cold. That's why we had the fire sword equipped. That dog seriously just holding its tail. Whatever, beetle. Get out of there. Send me some arrows first and then just leave. Okay, now go away. Go away. It's like, why is it everybody else has got to wear warm clothes, or like Beetle doesn't have to? There was a stall horse in this area. All I need is a picture. I can do that. I can do that. Hey, wild berries. Mint berry crunch. Oh yeah, we're taking all this. Taking all that and that axe. If we hit someone with the axe just right, we'll get axe body spray. Nah. Inappropriate humor. I'm not going to apologize for it. kind of wondering why Mark said the basement sucks. Wonder if is he quarantined in his basement? Like he's not allowed anywhere near regular people, forever held and captured in his basement. Enshrined like Mumra, the ever living. Need to stay focused. I need to get to the shrine that I was trying to go to originally. I am getting sidetracked by the shinies. Hey look, there's a dragon. The ultimate shiny. In case anybody wanted a close-up view of what he looked like. Sorry, not today, Moblin. Oh, there's more. There's more than one of them. These arrows were expensive. I'm not just going to leave one there. Okay, well, we're going this way anyway. Is it rocks that gotta be set down here, or is it well, we'll have to come back and deal with that one later then. I'm not gonna climb all the way back up there. Just so that we can find a boulder that we're gonna have to push over and deal with all those moblins we left half frozen. Oh look, it's raining. Actually, it's thundering out. Do I have? Yes, I do. Forgot about the bow. Don't want to get struck by lightning climbing the mountain. That's a big fall. Oh, the weather changes so quickly here. Okay, we are almost high enough to where we should be able to get over there. don't think there'd be snow this close to that mountain. I mean, I know we're not exactly on top of the mountain, but you think it would be a little bit more, yeah, like rain. Mark, if you're still in the chat, how you feeling, buddy? You feeling any better? Ooh, easy. Got it. Okay, and the words for this place might not show up because I accidentally went in here earlier. But there is a shrine in here. Oh good, it's gonna do it again. Oh no, no it's not. Okay, fine. Let's see here. Is there anything I can lose? Yeah, I'm gonna lose that. I said I don't remember this particular shrine all that well. So I don't know what I'm actually going to run into. But I was like, I didn't want to do something this this thing off stream, so and I want to say we just follow the statues on here, the little Fruit Loops statue. Follow your nose, follow your nose, follow your nose. Look at all the torches up here. Hey Toxic, how's it going, man? Did you finally get some sleep? Oh, star fragment, that's good. Your point tired. It took hours to edit a 10-minute video. Well, I mean, you're happy with how it came out, right? As long as you're happy with the result, it's time well spent. Kind of makes me wonder what this place was before it got all shrouded in darkness like this. Hang on, I saw something on the... I'm about to pull a chat up on my phone. One sec, because I think I'm missing segments. I think people are answering me and I am not seeing it. There we go. I had to move upstairs to watch your stream. Why were you in the basement? Yeah, I think I'd rather have the torch. I'm waiting for it to upload, but I'm strict on myself. I won't stop editing until I like it. I gotta say, I'm kind of the same way. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. But I do have that I do have that point where I'll hit where it's just like I've done enough work on this. I don't care how it is. That's how it is. Bad part is that's usually when I find a way to make it work to where I'm happy with it. So. You think that would provide more light, lighting that stuff on fire? Okay. cliff. We don't want to go that way. I feel like I should not have gotten off the path of lighting those and just following what way they were pointing. Right, yeah. This isn't just your every ordinary darkness. This is advanced darkness. Light. Dang it. Oh, tell me that is not what I think it is. I do believe that's a Hinox. Yepin'. Okay, so I don't want to do the torch. There we go. Bro, waiting for eternity for the upload my edit software. Then I have to do YouTube again. Yeah, I found that uploading to YouTube is like a pain. Simply because it's just like I waited what seemed like forever for a video to upload that I did directly from or directly to YouTube instead of just exporting it from Twitch. Hey Cal, did you check out the new sound alert? And I hate the fact that there's a part of me that is like, I have to light every torch. This is my OCD. Like YouTube, I want to upload, I really do, but you're taking too long. Same with the software I'm using on the phone. Yeah, I've never tried editing a video through phone software. Heck, I've never tried to run upload a video through just regular software, so. gonna say, you better not have a trial for me either. You guys have me wandering around in darkness with just a torch. Didn't even really tell me what I was doing. Just say, hey, go until you find the shrine. You have any idea how pain in the butt it is to fight a Hinox in the dark? And I've had to do it twice. I still got to do that last trial of the Master Sword yet, too. Nah, that'll happen later. I'm not going to worry about that right now. That last leg of trial for that Master Sword quest is the hardest one. And it's just like... It's just a grind. And it's like, I don't have it in me yet. Cal. 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 Okay, so there's one of the shrines right there. Danger zone. You didn't answer me if you saw the new sound alert. Now I have no idea if there's anything else in there aside from that one shrine. There could be more treasures in there. I am multitasking. Had to eat at dinner for kiddo. I'm sorry, you didn't tell me that you were doing that. See, I bother you with stuff, and then you come up with the reason for it, and it's like, if you would have told me the reason first, then I wouldn't have bothered you. I want to grab this, I believe that's a memory. I kind of want to grab that real quick, just because I'm tired of not having enough stamps to fully flesh out the Korok seed location. So toxic. Oh, I saw it. I keep wanting to get the Rick and Morty one back on there, but I want to do channel points for it instead, and it won't let me. My YouTube upload is going to take an hour and 24 minutes to upload. YouTube is a 10-minute video. Come on. Yeah, I think with YouTube it all depends on the definition too. So if it's a high def video, it takes a lot longer. I think YouTube is just really slow with a lot of stuff too. Okay, well obviously this isn't gonna load up the memory I need. So we've got to travel back to here. Because I don't see it anywhere. It probably won't. I think YouTube is gonna, like, it'll tell you it'll take this long, and then if you check it 5 minutes later, it'll have half the time done. But YouTube's kind of weird. Okay, back to the task at hand. I'm going to take off this Doblet one, though. Because I don't want to get hit with something and instantly die. I hate that. It's like, at least let me see the shot hit so I know if it worked or not. There we go. I don't have any weapons. Okay, let's clear that one. Onwards, more loot. Onward to loot. Oh, I got 2 shrines over here I haven't done yet. Remind me before I leave the area to grab those 2 shrines. I want to get on the hunt here so I can map out the rest of those Korok seeds when I need to. What's under there? I don't think it's anything important. Okay. We still have that one by the stable that I haven't figured out yet. Oh, that one that was way over here, where I had to put the rocks on top of the house, or I had to move that rock on top of the house to get it. I looked it up, and the easiest way that I found to do it was what the person in the video, or not the video, but on the website actually said. Was to take and wow, these bats are relentless. They start following you and they won't stop. You take a couple of those octo balloons and you pick a rock up from the ground, you attach the balloon to it, you hit it with a bomb arrow, and if you did it right, it would have just enough momentum to carry it onto the roof. I did it and it worked. So I would say that is the easiest way to get it done. Rock. Okay. So what did you guys exactly hide under there that was so important that I needed to move that rock? Starting to get better with the aiming. Okay, and the question is, what am I supposed to do here? Obviously not that. Not that either. Oh, I think I see it now. I put, it's one of the ones that you have to go from one spot to another, because I see the bow that I usually use for that indicator. Now, there's got to be something there that rock's got to move for. And I really wish that shrine indicator was a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit more helpful than, hey, you're near one. That doesn't tell me a whole heck of a lot. Okay, so we've got 5 and 4, so we just need to pick that one up. Bring it over here. Bring it around town. Car gone. Oh, why did you put that back in my head? Car gone. Car gone. Uh-oh. Is that dragon back? If he is, he should be coming up over that ridge. Nope, there he is. Okay. Yay! Generally speaking, if you can get a dragon scale, grab it. Because there are some armor that's going to require it. And we just so happen to be by where that guy spawns, so you get the option to grab one, definitely do it. Because you never know what you're going to have to upgrade and what's going to need it. His head looks like a pickle. A leaf. Okay, so what is the story here? Is it just a... is it a balloon? Climb it fast, Link. Climb it fast. Oh, I just had to pull the stone out of its eye. Okay. It's the first one of those I've seen. Okay. So now we got the one across from the bridge there. Which, that one's right next to the stable. We can come back. Let's go ahead and try to grab these other ones here. Boo! Spinaches? Does this guy really name his horse after himself? I hope you get struck by lightning. Wow. I really need more bows that aren't metal based. Mighty bananas, I grabbed a whole bunch. Like, seriously, every time I gotta climb there needs to be a thunderstorm or a rain shower? I'm back. I went to get Coke. Like the drink Coke, right? Not like Coke. That guy's a bad guy. I can tell you right now. This person running is probably okay. Yeah, the Coke. I don't know. I'm not hip to all your guys' habits. We're not going to talk to this guy. Nope. Nope. You're a bad guy. I can tell just from looking at you. You're standing on the side of the road in the rain, not even looking for shelter. You're a bad guy. I like how in text I can tell that you're still disappointed that I asked that question. Drinking Coke since I was having extreme heart rate on Friday, but yeah. I used to drink 2 liters of Mountain Dew before going to sleep at night, so after a while you build up an immunity. Okay, so that one's good, and we are still waiting for this one to regrow its fruit. Okay. Acorn. Eh. I think that's the noise I'm going to make to win arguments from now on. Luckily, Cal and I don't argue that much. Come on. It's not that rainy. Oh, I need to find out where that shrine is. Like I'm gonna have a heart attack. It's going to come back to haunt me later. No, it's not. You're not gonna have one of those. Just don't say it anymore. Just ignore. Don't. Even if you're tempted to say it, don't say it. Just be like, shh. We don't talk about that. That's not something we're worried about. Do you think, like, just off camera, there's like a bunch of people following Link around with musical instruments that when an enemy shows up, they do the little dun, and then they start playing the music so you know you're in trouble? You know, when I was a kid, I always wondered why did they yell clear before they shock them, and then I figured out how electricity works, and I was like, oh, that makes more sense. I understand all that now. Doesn't mean I wouldn't like to see that happen in an ER. Somebody forget to say clear. It's like, and how many of the nursing staff went flying that day? Come on, I know you're gonna come back this way. There you are. My heart rate at 143 shouldn't have been a wake up. No, I'm a Coca-Cola. The problem I have with Coke, I'm more of a Pepsi guy. Um, as a brand, I love Mountain Dew. I can't. I've tried to stop drinking it several times, and I always go back to my dark Mountain Dew masters. Um, the thing that I have a problem with Coke is out of a bottle, I can't really tolerate it. If I get it from like a fountain, um, like from McDonald's or something like that. SpongeBob reference. I need it. um, if I get it out of a fountain dispenser, it's okay, but it's got to be the right fountain dispenser too. It's like I'm very like the level of conditions I have are very weird. The problem is I see you in my brain now looking at a bottle of Coke going, I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I need it. Holy crud, there's a Lionel over there. No, you don't see me. You don't see me at all. We don't need to have discussions. All the way up there? Well, the timer's not that bad. Do I have anything to speed me up? That would work. I literally need the Coke to function. Well, you might want to start weaning yourself off of it, though, just a little bit at a time. Oh, I wanted to start that timer over again. I'm not saying go cold turkey. I think going cold turkey will I had to take 5 Coke breaks because I was craving it. I feel like that's the combo you had before coming down to visit. What, the I need it one? Yeah. I'm not going to debate that. I will totally I'll totally advocate that conversation. I could always wait a day and see her later. I need to see her now. I'm calling that one Pickle Korok Kid. I know you're talking about, do 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 do, always Coca-Cola, but I feel like we could be talking about the other Coke. I think you really need to, like, how many Cokes do you drink in a day? Because if you're drinking more Coke than water, I think we found the reason for your insomnia. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Just with the amount of high blood pressure and other crap. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. I don't want I don't want to get that message in the chat. I'm thinking this Lionel is blocking where that other shrine is. Okay, you are getting the ancient arrow treatment. I hated to do that. But I was not about to deal with that mess. How am I supposed to access that drug that I shall not name? I don't know. I don't know, and you shouldn't know, and that way we'll stay safe. Nobody knows. If you don't know and I don't know, there's no way that anybody can know. Oh, look, treasure. Cal, look, loot. Loot from the bottom of the sea. Loot from the bottom of the sea. And it's not a mimic. 50 rubies. I'm sorry, rupees, not rubies. Wow, it's everything we liked. Money and arrows. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna have to start cutting that down. That's probably why you're having such insomnia. Not just a boulder, it's a rock. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably why that's probably 90% of the reasons you're having problems that you're having. More treasure. More loot. Oh my god, that Xbox. Did it just pop on? We have to figure out why that's doing that, because that is weird. Yeah, you definitely need to cut down on the coke toxic. That's if they ever have to take a blood sample from you, it's probably gonna fizz. Okay, I think this I just need to not that. Yeah. That's not why I have insomnia. That's just way darker that I won't talk about. Okay, that's fine. I'm not a licensed professional for that kind of argument anyway. Or not argument, but talking about. Hang on a second. I want to do this so that I don't end up blowing myself up. Well, that didn't work. How are we supposed to get that to move? See, I think that should move it up. I think there are secrets there. Appointments in June, but as to why it's so late, it's beyond me. I don't even care at this point. I don't know. That's the weird thing about it. It's like, hey, you need to see somebody. Okay, when can I see somebody? In about 4 months. You said I should see somebody now. Okay, so there's nothing there. Is there a cave? It looks like there might be a cave down here. There is a cave down here. Hey, they found the shrine! I found the thing that was making the beepy noises. What? This must be a trap set up by Ganon. That's why it was behind a waterfall. So we would fall into his trap. I don't know which way is going to be better for this, so... You guys realize I'll just throw this in this way, right? No! Why would you do that, Link? Why would you throw it backwards? You disappoint me, Link. I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. Now you gotta make me do this the difficult way. Why would he throw it backwards like that? Oh cool, I can stop him. So which one? Can I stop one or both? Okay, just stops one. Haha! Look! Instant loot! This one's the subject. I just know that I'll be off social media and the Switch when I get therapy, and I won't be back until I'm partially done with therapy. When I'm in the recovery process, I'll be back, but I don't know how long that's going to take, so I may be gone for either a few weeks or years. Hey man, we'll be here. You know, anytime you want to check in, that you're able to check in. we will be here waiting. Seriously? Yeah, exactly. Cal's right. Your health is way more important than being here for our streams and whatnot. You do what you gotta do. Are you seriously gonna do this to me right now? You're not gonna move at all. You were seriously just gonna fall back to the exact same spot every time. Right, let's try this again. You saw that, right? I hit throw and he just dropped it backward. There we go. I know the way they wanted me to do that, but I'm not going to do it that way. I'll forge my own path, manifest destiny. We conquered your puzzle at night. First try. I forgot about this one.
Victory screech!
Yeah, I think I'm keeping that one. I told you if I could find that one, I was getting it. But yeah, Toxic, that's the, important thing is to take care of yourself and even taking the step to get the help, that's a big step. And how the heck am I supposed to get up there? We'll be coming back for this one. There ain't no way I'm climbing that fast. seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Does anyone know what song I'm referencing? It's pretty old. It. The only one that I know that kind of sounds like that is I know there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Cal's much better at music though, than so she probably knows it. She has 2 ears for music, where most people just have one. Another shrine? And the blood moon? Oh, we're just gonna wait here for the blood moon to go away. What picture? What are you talking about, Cal? I knew I was gonna. I knew it. I didn't say it because I didn't want to cause it to happen, but I was like, I know I'm gonna get. He smeckledorfed me. That's fine. You can hit me with those little shockies, but you owe me a scale. I also know that wasn't the song I was referencing. I know it wasn't the one that you were referencing. That's the only one that I know that's even closely that resembles that one. So. Why? Why could you not have grabbed onto something so we didn't have to climb all the way back up there? Johnny Cash. Seriously, Link, what the heck? You're gonna drown, you dummy. You better grab a hold of something here soon. Oh my god, the game mechanics have lost. Fine. I'm probably going to lose that scale now. Irritates me. I don't even know what that means, Cal. Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash. I'll have to check it out. This darn phone. That darn phone. That darn phone. Oh my god, how many shrines did you guys hide in this place? Wow. It was the undead boogie party there. If I'm not mistaken, that scale, if it's still around, should be right up here. And of course it's not around. And it's gonna start raining? What the heck? Why'd the game just decide to turn on me all of a sudden? Link's tired. He's a tired boy. Oh, let's equip this one. We get more than one shot off that way. Grab the bananas. They're mighty. Oh, there it is. Okay. I forgot to mention that my hands are getting super stiff along with my knees, so I might need physical therapy. Well, I'm hoping that goes better for you and they can fix it without, you know... Did they say why they're getting... why they're locking up like that? Ooh, that's not good. I'm gonna keep trying to climb this regardless of the rain. There we go. Well, hopefully they can do something about it that's not going to be like invasive, or at least something to ease your symptoms. Of course. That's always the last one that you form that breaks. When this little Korok guy pops out after making me do all this work to get him, can I kill him? I feel is pain for the last 4 years, and I still haven't gotten. I don't think anybody should be able to get used to that, though. That's the. They should have been able to do something for you to alleviate it, at least a little bit. See, I know there's one shrine in this area that I can get to that is basically I have to put a weapon on top of a mound of stone. I'm just not sure where it is. Well, this is going to be gutsy. Maybe no one can use the paint, but I don't know. I just need the paint. Yeah. What the heck is supposed to be under here? Why have that? This game is frustrating me. I don't think there's a shrine behind another waterfall, do you? Nope. Just waiting for all the water to, the lightning to hit the water and take me out. Okay, I need to get higher up here. For that, I needed to stop raining or thunderstorming for 2 seconds. Makes me worry by the time I get to the mountain area where it was snowing, I'm going to be caught in an avalanche. Patrick, you need to quiet down. You're going to cause more avalanches. What do we need to keep down? Our voices. Let's do this to me last time I came this way. Come on, oh, come on, it's not that rainy. It's not that bad. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ah, so frustrating. So frustrating. If I climb up this way, you know what? If I climb up one way, I have a Lionel that I gotta worry about. If I climb up the other way, I can't get away from thunderstorms for more than 2 seconds. Still trying to figure out where this put me down at. I think I know where I'm at surrounding wise. Doesn't matter though, because it's still raining. Why didn't this link get the weather wand from like Oracle of Ages? Get the season wand or whatever. No, because it always rains in Hyrule. And there's no other place closer. This is crap. I gotta go halfway across Hyrule to climb 5 feet. Oh look, it's raining here too. Did I break the game somehow? Like, is the weather system for it just completely debunked? Like, yeah, we're just gonna stick with rain. Is there a little bear stuck in a honey tree somewhere? Tut tut, looks like rain. As long as I just cling here and wait, I won't fall. And we wait. That's right, like how it's always sunny in Philadelphia, it's always rainy in Hyrule. You can't get away from it. I'm tempted to try to make it to that ledge, but I don't know if I can stand on it without it dumping me down the mountain. I can't drop it. I can change my equipment, but I can't just drop it. That makes a lot of sense. Curse whoever made this weather system. I am so sleepy, but I may or may not be procrastinating doing my work. Work usually puts me to sleep. It's like a poor person's typhoon. Quick, climb, Link. Climb before the weather changes again. Make it across some mountains. Nothing can put me to sleep. I'm just tired all the time. The only way I get sleep is if my body just gives out and forces me to sleep. Well, I mean, that is the one good thing about your body is that eventually it will be like, no, you're sleeping. Personally, I'm actually kind of impressed at how long you can actually go without sleep. Oh, look. The rainy season has started again. Pretty sure the weather said we were going to have sun for a couple of more hours, but eh. I go non-lucid if I don't sleep. Yeah, you need to sleep, Cal. I don't care if I gotta come down there and put you in a cradle and rock you until you go to sleep. Rockabye crazy in the treetop. Go to sleep so corpses won't rot. Surprised I've only hallucinated once. There was one time I was at work and they took us off a third shift and put us on mornings, and I wanted to get back on the third shift because that's what I was used to. And I came in at 6 a.m. They said, "Hey, can you come back and work tonight? Your normal shift that you used to work?" And I was like, "Yeah." I couldn't sleep all day. I went into work and I worked all night until 6 a.m. and then I was supposed to do my 6 a.m. to 11 shift, and about 8 o'clock I was like, man, I'm getting pretty tired here. I really want to go home. And the manager of the store came in and was like, I need you to haul these heavy totes up to the top shelf over here. And I was like, no, I'm going home. That's it. I'm done. You done broke the camel's back. If I snap again, it will be sleep deprivation. Whoever pissed me off deserves what they get. You know the bad part is I'm not even gonna argue that with you, Cal. I'm just gonna sit back and watch it happen. I think that's the shrine right over there that I need. Of course not. Okay, now it's gonna. Okay. I was like, watch the weather change to not be rainy now. super sleep deprived all the time. My body's strong, but also isn't. Well, yeah, sleep is essential. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out here until I can get these guys. That's it. I thought there'd be a shrine in here or something. The indicator's going crazy. I just won't function like I should. Yeah, you shouldn't have to run on sleep. They should be able to find you something that helps you get the rest that you need. I hate that I'm going to do this. That was it? That's all the energy food I had? You gotta be kidding me. That was a waste of a good potion. Road running on basically no sleep is sleep deprived. All that time isn't normal. No, it is definitely not normal. Okay, I am gonna take care of this shrine thing first. I think that might ease up on the thunderstorms in the area. That's not a very good song. A Song of Storms. They should have actually made it sound like the Song of Storms then, though. That didn't sound anything like it. I mean... Just off the top of my head, the rain will never, never, never go away. Till you find the shrine, until you find the shrine. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this axe. And then run. was a spiking. There we go. You could have also used the iron shroom. That would have done the same thing. And there's the axe. I'm not going to pick it back up though. We got that double bladed axe. That's a lot better. My health hates me so much. But all you can do is what you can do to fix it. I mean, as long as you're taking the necessary steps to, try to take care of yourself, that's important. Hey, look, rubber tights. Who wants to see Link in his rubber pantaloons? Rubber pants, rubber pants, rubber pants. And we have a rubber hat. All we need is the rubber shirt. Wow. 69 more. That's crazy. YouTube definitely needs to get that fixed. I bestow upon you this spirit orb. May it fill you full of its shiny roundness. Okay, and hopefully that'll ease up the thunderstorms in the area. Because I think after you clear that shrine, it's still thunderstorms, but it's not as permanent, you know. Bird's gone. That one down there is the one we're waiting for the trees to reload. I think I'm driving myself insane. Well, don't do that. Where's the fun in that? My rock was bigger. Two more months and then it's all over. Wahoo! Okay, so question is it down here? Is it over here? It's probably down. Well, while we're not besieged by rain, Hyrule's strange dry season that lasts only 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm not even risking it this time. It is such a long wait to wait for those trees to repopulate that fruit. It's like, what the heck is it with you guys? You come out of the ground like it's a party. And that was a really bad shot. Hey, there's a chest down there. Loot. Since I've seen happiness, I'm almost out. I never want to go through this ever again. I don't blame you. 4 years is a long time to wait for help. He killed himself. That Chew just jumped off the cliff. Seriously? If I gotta kill that Octorok, I'm gonna be very upset. That is a very, very long time, sir. Okay, so all we need to do is figure out the ones over here. Over 1/3 of your life. You still got a lot of years ahead of you yet, though. And those will be better. Don't want to mess with that thunder guy there. Okay, so this one I have to figure out where it is yet. This we're waiting for the fruit to regrow. So we just got this little cluster over here. So let's get to this. Well, wait a second. Nope, there's one more. I was afraid of that. Oh wait, yep, that I remember that one now. Never mind. This one's the one where we gotta climb up top, so we need that other power up yet first. So let's go to the stable and see if we can figure that out real quick. And maybe if we figure that one out. Yeah, you still got a lot ahead of you. It's not that easy, is it? It is. Wow. I wish I would have saw that last time. Okay, so we have to wait on those two. So, yeah, let's just go here and then we can run right up the side here. I kind of feel bad that I didn't notice that that horse had a little bit of beard. But it was always raining over there, so I guess that, you know, I'm not going to excuse it. Yes, I will. You guys don't care. So remember the YouTube video, I'm not even halfway through the download. That's when you just take and you put it on the back burner, start doing something else. Watch a movie, watch a streamer. That old saying, watch pot never boils. Which is stupid because, yeah, watch pot will boil eventually. It just seems like it takes forever. I did find out a little interesting thing, though, that if you put ice cubes in the microwave, they don't melt. Well, there is some melt, but not like you would think. Okay, I must have to go down in that tunnel. I didn't want to go down in the tunnel. How did these little Korok seed guys expect their older brother to handle all this stuff? He doesn't look like he can climb. Okay, so we can get rid of that, and we can get rid of this. Yay, we're down to a handful. Another Hinox. Yeah, that's right. That's a bunch of bull. Or a water buffalo. Doesn't their name more sound like a question than what they actually are? Water buffalo. It kind of sounds like water buffalo. He's not following me, is he? Okay, good. Had this horrible suspicion he was right behind me. Like, is he following me? Please don't be following me. Aha! Aw. Rocks again. I hate everybody and everything that had to do anything with this. There we go. We got the other one over there. Question is, how are we going to get to it? Can I form? Holy cow, I can. I didn't think it would let me form safety stones this way. That'd have been good to know back when okay. A lot harder to do with the bow that zooms in like that. Crud. Come on. Get it. There you go. Okay, now YouTube's picking up the pace 5% ago. See? I knew it would pick up the pace eventually. Now they don't gotta worry about getting struck by lightning. Or being thunderstruck. Da-na, da-na. Your ass up, like, go finish the gash yourself. Okay, 1 second here. my throat here a little bit. Open up my other bottle of water. It's funny. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here.
Hurry your ass up, Link. Go. Finish. Get gadget. Or I will finish you, Link. You.
Look at Link run. The motivational speech has worked. I'm thinking about adding a reward point for just any kind of impression or impersonation. The only part I worry about is when they list somebody I don't know. Okay, so where is there a rock? Is there a tree? Where's the thingy? Why do I find this so funny? I don't know. It works though. Okay, so where the heck is it? There's got to be a cave around there somewhere. Speaking of comedy, I'm bringing comedy specials on Netflix. Okay, that explains it. I guess if I would have just zoomed out, I would have seen it. Starts over here and it goes over there. So it's either going to be a hurry and get to the goal or follow the flower. I'm still trying to figure out if Cal liked that a little bit or if she's just kind of rolling her eyes. Okay, how much time do we got? Pretty good amount of time. That's what I hate about some of these, where that I had to start using two different indicators to show where the actual Korok seed was and where you had to start. Like you couldn't just hide it in one spot and just be like, okay, it's going to be right here. No, you have to run over hill and over dale and all across the dusty trail. Also, my sister's 18. She doesn't know how to drive. Once I told her drunk pirate voice, hey, instead of showing me memes, learn to drive. Your dad says, not literally, of course, so he can give you the money to go to driving school. I actually didn't get my license until I was, I want to say maybe 18 or 19. I didn't do the whole driving school thing. I know I went in for the first class, and the instructor was like, okay, tomorrow I want everybody to bring in a drawing of their dashboard console. And I was like, and I'm out. It's like, I could take a picture and bring it in. And then you could actually see the console. Or we could go out to the car and you could actually see it. Like, why do I have to sit down and draw the console? Oh, goody, a guardian. That's not gonna not end well. There's one down. Come on. There you are. There's two. Come on. Gonna waste arrows now. There we go. And how many of these things are there right now? Okay, I'm just gonna wait for it to come back around. Okay. But I'm gonna be the ballsy type that's just going to get in the driver's license as soon as I hit 16. It's like as soon as you can pass the test with the I don't even think it's an instructor. I think it's a cop. Well, at least here it was a cop. Um, as soon as you can pass that, they'll give you the license. Well, you'll get your permit, and then you have to go ahead and do the road test. Or no, that is the road test. You have to do the you have to wait for them to mail you your license, which I wish I would have kept my first one. Kind of like just put it up and been like, when I got my first license. Actually, if you keep all of them and just kind of like, you can make a flip book so you can watch yourself get older. And for Friday, as long as Cal's still wanting to do it, I think we're not going to do Final Fantasy on Friday. We're going to do a Destiny stream together where we just play Destiny. That's if she still feels up to it. Trial by combat, oh boy. Cal shooting mobs, woo! Come at me, bro. Actually, I want to change the... Ha! I win. Looks like I took him out in Oh, we need that shield. We have too many shields here that are lightning magnets. We need that guardian shield. What is it with you guys trying to make me use the boomerang? I've already showed I am no good with the boomerang. I will use it as a club, but I will never be good with it. Oop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. That's better. All I'm saying is this: if you guys are ever alone and you start hearing Cyndi Lauper play, but kind of at a distance, Cal's lining you up for the shot. Okay, so then we have this one here. It's valid sniper music. And like if you were listening already to Girls Just Want to Have Fun and you hear like a slight echo, like the song ends, it's like girls just want to have fun, duck. And pray that she wasn't anticipating it. But then again, if Cal's coming for you with a sniper rifle, you probably deserve it. So disregard my previous statement. By all means, stay very, very still. Metal doors? I have something that'll open metal doors. Ta-da! Have at ye! See, this is what we need. We need weapons and stuff that disappear like that, because then there'd be no pollution. You'd use something and then it would just stop working and then you just boom, it disappeared. Or it breaks down into its component parts. Come on. I know it's unlimited bombs, but is it worth the wait? I don't know. And that knock the chest down, or did it just knock the other stuff down? Let's find out. It did. We have more loot. Hello, I'm here for your soul. We're gonna turn them all in and get that Wasco we getting. I'm finally done. My video premieres in an hour and 20 minutes. Cool. I will try to be present. Because I will be done streaming in about 40 minutes, give or take. Run! Run! The bad part is I think there's a Korok seed in here that's in this field that we're in right now that is like halfway between like one set of hills and the other. And you gotta kind of like launch yourself. Okay, so we're gonna just go back here. After working for 7 hours and waiting 2 extra hours, I'm done. That's a while, 9 hours and 10 for a 10-minute video. It better be the best 10 minutes anybody ever seen for that much time. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I don't have any other clothing for cold weather yet. So we are gonna need one of these. Oh hey look, there's that divine beast that we're gonna get it to eventually. It's amazing how it stays afloat without flapping its wings. It's got propellers. No, I want to go that way, yes. There are shrines everywhere. Be gone. So now I can finally chillax. Yep, just relax, take it easy. We're gonna hit a moose. That's a long dragon there. All of it, the thumbnail took like 2 minutes to make. Yeah, we'll come back for that Korok seed later. That's not too far to get. want to start on the far side and work my way in. Pardon me, excuse me, coming through. I don't fight those guys because they were just stall focusing for time. Oh boy. I don't know if that's a Moblin on horseback or if that's a Lionel on horseback. Step 1, freeze frame a good moment in the video. Step 2, put it to a thumbnail software. Step 3, put the text in the thumbnail. Step 4, put narrow and circle. And step 5, download and complete. YouTube, easy. Hey look, there's those horses that lady was looking for. That's not what I want. Stop. That is not what I was trying to do. Took a lot of typing, but isn't complicated for me. Yeah, I just never edited a video, so it's like one of those things that would take me a while to get done. She wants to see a horse? I'll show her a horse. The nightmare. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. Well, we came all this way, we might as well stop in. Show her the picture at least. Lady, I got your picture. Ooh, that wasn't bad. I think Link's got a future here is like Peter Parker. See, rock salt, mushroom, and rice. Was that more, oh yeah, all that. They didn't have a cooking thing out here. There it is. Okay, so what did we need? We needed rice. I assume whatever kind of mushroom. And rock salt. Which don't cook with rock salt, kids. It's not, no. That's not what you do with that. There it is. Okay, now we got to go back this way. I was really hoping that was going to let us take that horse right into the stable. Hey Cal, what would you have had me call the horse if I could have registered it? Don't do it, Wolf. I was just gonna try to steal a horse so that I wouldn't have to walk all the way back, and that wolf just howled me out of it. I don't think that's right. What time zone am I at? I'm in Eastern. It's almost 8 o'clock. 7:52. Greetings from the future! Welcome to the world of tomorrow! Oh. I got my phone on just in case the chat goes sideways on me, and I need to check to make sure everything is sending right and I could actually hear myself. It's funny. This is... Yep. Stone's way up high. I gotta say, this is one of the longer ones too. Go away, moose. Let's see if it makes it. It's going. It's good. It's good. It's good. You're good. You're good. First try. Okay, that's the way. Yep. And that place down there, well, it's just amazing. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Oh, there it is. I see it. I sees it. Go here. Does it go here? Where does it go? Where did it come from? Where did it go? We tried to kill moose and squirrel. It is very important. Moose and squirrel know too much. And now here's something we hope you're really enjoying. Okay, but you'll rest. I have my alarm set for my career start, so I might see you there. If not, I'll be back on Friday. Love you, take care. Hey, Toxic, take care, buddy. question remains, is this accessible just through the front, or am I going to have a lot of climbing to do here? I think I'm going to have a lot of climbing to do here. The bright side, I should be able to take little breaks on on these little parts here coming up. Oh, no, maybe not. Hold on. Okay, now let's try it. Let's try her again. Come on. You can do it, Link. Keep climbing. Don't give up. Never give up. Never surrender. And Link and Link makes me feel lazy running and climbing. Yeah, but he doesn't have to, like, he doesn't have the same recovery. He gets 20 hearts. We only get one, and we got to make it work. Yeah, reach this point. And that will be... Huh? Oh. I guess okay. I guess I accidentally went to the correct place. I did not know that this was the correct way to go. Oh, hey, look at that. Shortcut for everybody. I have no idea what I missed. But we got the shrine. So that's a bonus. Barbarian leg wraps. Because I'm a warrior. Rawr! Rawr! Because I am the darkness. So I have no idea what else is in this maze. Could be good stuff. Could be a bunch of traps. But if you look at it, we got a bunch of that weird Ganon goop. So I think it's definitely worth a check out if you're gonna... Ooh, look at that, loot. So if you're going just for the shrines, you know, I think how I did it, climbing that back part and then coming in through the side, probably the best way to do it. If you're wanting to explore and get all the loot that's in here, probably come through the front. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get these two, that shrine, and maybe this last one here, and then we'll call it for the night. Starting to get a little rumbly in the tumbly. You ever think Link walks into a town somewhere after being out in a place like this, and it's like, why is your face so wind-chapped? Oh, goody, a Lionel. Because I haven't seen one of those in the last 5 seconds. So, what would be the best way to avoid him? Like, just when you think they got a place all nice and figured out, oh, it's just barren, we're not going to worry you have to put any enemies or anything in there. No. We're going to put a Lionel in there too. I think the really bad part about this is Link's been asleep for 100 years and he is way more active than I am after 8 hours of sleep. Like, last night I was gonna scan some amiibo cards in just to see if I can't get some star fragments or other pieces of armor that I'm missing. And I was so lazy that I did not do that because I didn't want to take the time to scan the card. I would be a horrible hero for Hyrule. Ice enemies disappear instantly when hit with a fire weapon. Oh, I can't get that arrow back? Is that a... Okay, no. I was like, that's not another Lionel, is it? Yes, it is. Holy cow. What you guys do? Pad the bill over here with these guys? Hey, what did you put by that north maze? Oh, about 50 Lionels. Why would you do that? Oh. Wanted to make the game more challenging, I guess. You know what, wolves? You are really testing my easygoing nature. I don't want to hurt you. Rain and snow, high where weather blows. Right? And I've seen all that weather today, too. Like, I'm starting to wonder if is it registering that shrine, or is there another shrine back there that I missed? Seriously, how can you guys travel so fast underground like that? You're just bones. They're nothing but bones. Ooh, somebody got online. Hey, look at that. True Creative's online. I know who I'm going to raid later. They must be playing Apex. Shift and lock. Well, let's get rid of this for a second. A little bit higher yet. A little bit higher now. And we have some cheese. That's probably how you're supposed to get this chest. Okay, and this one's just durability up. Let's get rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of this. Nice and easy, Link. Nice and easy. Let me backflip away. I was gonna wait until it started to fall, but then I was like, no, I'll probably get hit in the face. I just want to check and make sure there's not another treasure chest up here. No more loot. Nope, doesn't look like it. Hey, wait a second. This is the same guy from that other shrine. They all look the same. But I've seen that ring pattern before. Or something similar to it. button. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so let's grab this one real quick, and then we will call it a night. Make sure I'm actually facing the right way, because I don't read that map very well down in the corner. Can't believe that I killed him, but yet I still got frozen. Don't do it, Wolfie. Oh, come on. Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me. Just getting near him freezes me? Wow. Okay, I should have just quit while I was ahead. I think we've learned a very important lesson here. Greg needs to stop when he's ahead. Just the three of you? Okay. Gonna wait for it to come back to me. With one arrow left. One bullet left? Hey, laughing boy. One bullet left. Okay, and that clears out this area right here, so we don't have to come back here at all. So what we'll probably end up doing is hitting the stable. We'll kind of head along here and then just kind of work our way back. I'll fill in the rest of this tonight so that we can get the rest of the stuff done. So next Wednesday we'll just kind of fill in this way, and then we'll start working this section, right on down to this last bottom part here. And at some point we'll do this part here before we do this one. This will be the last section of map we unlock. So I'm thinking maybe this one, that here, and then over. But I could change my mind. You never know. Then we'll have to at some point backtrack and grab these, but once we get the next Divine Beast done, that's when we'll do that stuff. So that's going to be it for me. Let me do a save here real quick so I don't forget. So I want to thank everybody that stopped by and watched. Next week's stream for Legend of Zelda should be at its normal time. I'm drawing a blank right now. It's late. I'm hungry, so I'm going to cut this short, and we are going to raid True Creative. Next stream will be Friday, and instead of it being Final Fantasy, Cal and I are going to play some Destiny as long as she feels up to it. So, and if you missed the stream, Cal was very nice to put that in the killing couple for the win. Cal was very nice to put the YouTube link up so that if you missed an earlier stream, you can check it out there. If you want to know where I found all the spots to load these Korok seeds up, it's zeldadungeon.net. They have info on every single Zelda game on there. They have interactive map So if you're looking for something particular for Breath of the Wild and you don't want to hunt for it, you can look it up on there. So those are the guys that are helping me out with this. So let's kick this over to... Oh, is he not? Well, that's weird. I got the notification that he was on. 1 second. That's weird. Well, we're going to try it anyway. It says he's not available, but I got the notification that he was, so we're going to try it anyway. So everybody take care. I will see you guys on Friday. Cal, I will talk to you in a little bit. And love you.